Hey everyone, it's Cameron, and I just wanted to let you know that I finally made a course. Now, it's for beginners. It's not for those of you who are already dropshipping. Course isn't for you. This is a foundational course. I called it Facebook Marketplace Dropshipping Foundations course. I might change that name, but for now that's what it's called. Basically, a lot of us learn this without a course, and it takes a little bit longer, sometimes a lot longer, and you make some pretty easy mistakes that you can avoid. So this course is just a simple beginner course for people who want to skip through that step, not learn everything the slow way online for free, and basically not have to worry about some of those simple mistakes, because every single day I get people commenting and emailing me and putting stuff in the Facebook group that are just things that are just so easily avoidable. But if you don't learn from somebody, then what happens is, like what I did, is I can find all this information for free online, right? But in the effort of doing that, you kind of get impatient and you're like, well, I just want to list, and in the meantime, I'll learn a lot more, but I know how to do the listing part, so I'm going to get there and I'll figure the rest out. But something happens and you haven't learned that piece yet, so you make a mistake. Even stuff as simple as like not even choosing the right shipping option, and then somebody buys something from you and now you're like, how come this isn't lining up with what I'm seeing people talk about online? And it's because you chose the wrong shipping option, or you didn't pick a good product, or you didn't even take a product from the right website with the right shipping options, and now the tracking numbers don't work properly. And there's a lot of easy stuff like that that can scare you in the beginning. And that's what this course is to guide you through, so that when you start, you're done. Now you're ready to you're set up for success, basically. So again, it's not a super in-depth down the road course. Like for those of you, again, who already dropship, it's not going to talk to you about VAs or any of that stuff. It's just going to be the basics. So I'm going to just tell you all the little lessons that I have in here. I have a simple what is dropshipping. Again, like I said, it's foundational. So this is ideally for somebody who is literally just starting and wants to get into this, but needs to know the foundation information, like I said. Choosing a supplier, payment methods, like how you can pay for things and how you get paid. Getting paid is the next one, how that process works. Finding products to list and sell, which is a big one. Listing a product, so I walk you through listing on my computer, button by button, how to list, because again, that's going to get rid of some of those little questions that you might have. Fulfilling orders, so I walk you through how to, once you get a new order, how to actually process that order, send it to the customer the correct way, and do all that. Then after that, it's tracking numbers. So that's a really easy part to get wrong, because there's ideal tracking numbers that Facebook wants, and then there's tracking numbers that Facebook hates, and half the time you get those. And how do you navigate around that properly? Again, there's resources out there for you to figure these things out. I even have some videos to talk about a lot of this stuff. But if you're the type of person who just doesn't want to have to filter through that stuff yourself and take the extra time, that's why I made this. I put all the good stuff in one section, and then you can just go through everything that's important to get started instead of having to fish through other information. The last one on the list right now, I probably will update it with more lessons. But again, the foundational stuff is handling returns. So in the worst case, you get a return. We kind of talk about how that works and why you might get a return, how to handle a return. And we just go through that just to give you a little bit more confidence and less worry. And then of course, I do have one last thing, and it's a resources page. And it basically, there's nothing too crazy in there. It's just the softwares that I use, my spreadsheet. So a link to my spreadsheet for you to download, and, just a link to the YouTube channel for extra stuff if you feel like watching extra stuff. So nothing too crazy in the resources other than the spreadsheet. But yeah, I mean, that's my course. I encourage you to get it if you're brand new starting out, of course. But yeah, I hope you can find some value in it. And right now, the course is normally going to be $100 or like $99. But right now, for the first 30 days since I just started it, and you don't pay monthly for it, but for the first 30 days from when I started it, which was yesterday, to now, or to 30 days from now, we're doing 50% off of it. So there's a coupon code in the description. There's also a link in there that I think just has the coupon code already included. But yeah, so you'll always have access to that if you do buy the course. And if for some reason I change platforms, like right now it's on one platform, who knows, in the future I might change it to another one because I like a new platform better. I'll make sure that you get access to it no matter what. So just in case you want to go back to it for some reason. But also, if you do get the course and you have something where you're like, okay, yeah, this is all great, but there's one foundational piece that I'm missing that maybe I didn't think about or didn't cover, let me know and I'll pop a video on there quick. Like, I'll make sure I get this thing updated because, you know, this is just what I think people need from what I remember needing and from what I get questions about all the time. There might be something, again, that I'm missing, and I would love to update it so that you have all the stuff that you need to get started. So that's pretty much it. That link is in the description along with my other stuff, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.